everybody? Damon Happel here with Brian Altano on the show floor at Gamescom with some breaking news. PlayStation has announced, PlayStation, which is not here, by the way, and now we know why. PlayStation has announced it is increasing the price of the PlayStation 5 in certain markets.
I mean, how the fuck could you do that, Jim Ryan? Alright. Well, after seeing both consoles, right, you know, spending like a time, bada bing, you know, it is what it is. But after seeing both consoles, you know, like, either side faring well, you know, it is what it is, you know, like PlayStation or Xbox, you know. Oh no, PS5 is better. No, Xbox Series X is better. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. A price increase on the PlayStation 5. Are you fucking serious right now? Now, people may not know that, oh, what's that? What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Well, my god. So ever since that Microsoft is planning on buying Call of Duty, right? Ever since Microsoft is planning on making the Game Pass much more accessible and stuff like that, ever since then, Sony has just been cutting their own corners, just getting worse and worse over and over again. Like, I mean, the next generation is not supposed to know much about this, but the fact is that the people that actually go over there and they say these stuff, what is going on right now? So holy shit, man! Like I have to like seeing these videos, I have to like wonder like, is this even any true or not? Like holy shit, PlayStation 5, except in the US, is getting a price increase on its fucking console. Now we go back a couple years ago, right? Back in like the late 2020 when the PlayStation 5 just came out. I was one of the few people that actually said, "Hey, the PlayStation 5 is not going to bring the PlayStation awesome." Because the fact is, Sony, for some reason, they're finding ways to just burn it to the ground. Their arrogance and their nonsense are burning this thing to the ground. PlayStation 5 has already been burned down already, and I'm going to list you like a lot of good facts right now. So a person who has already played PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4. A person that has played Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and now willing to think of maybe either getting the Series X or the PS5. It's that time of the year, and I can't believe that they actually just did this. I can't believe they just give us the fuck you all consumers. They actually did that, and they just gave it to, or did it right at us with a fucking price increase. And you know, this is like I said, there is a chance that it could probably go into the U.S. because I know it's not going right now. There is a chance that it's going to, but man, you're gonna do it to Europe, Japan, Australia, like all those other countries out there, and you seriously want to increase the price? First off, if we're talking about U.S. dollar wise, maybe like $40 or $50 a dollar increase or 60. That's not good right there. That is not fucking good right there, Sony. You have literally, I don't know who is actually running the show because I know it's not Jim Ryan anymore because I know this guy, he can't run the show anymore. This motherfucker, he can't even run this show at all. This Sony franchise that I grew up in since the PS2 has been burned to the fucking ground. It's literally just been burned. And after like looking at all these videos, right there, oh my god. Sony literally cutting corners because of their arrogance, and Microsoft and Nintendo, they're actually trying with their newly designed consoles. Like I'll give Microsoft a bit of credit too. I'll give Nintendo a bit of a credit too because you know they're trying to make something better, and Sony for some reason keep doing it. They keep failing. They keep failing, man. But holy shit, man, these motherfuckers! I cannot believe that they actually just decided to do this shit. Like they decided to like just fuck up the PlayStation 5. Like first off, console looked way too big and looked like an ugly ass router. Second of all, the power usage sometimes it was weird as fuck. I remember I was with my cousin the other night. We were playing some kind of just a normal game the other night, and sometimes like the console would be spot on, almost perfect. Like the power usage would be pretty good. Other times it'd just be slow as a motherfucker. Like hurry up with this damn dedicated SSD power that you have, Sony. I can't believe that you guys have such a mediocrely powered fucking console. Like at times, like I said, it can actually work. But at other times, it just fucks you over, you know? Oh man, like I cannot believe what Sony is actually doing. Third, people are saying that the PlayStation 5 controller is like the best of the best and all that stuff. Well, it's just like the PS4 controller. It doesn't there's not that much of a difference. But moving on to like whatever I got to talk about. The PS5, I cannot believe it. Like it's so overpriced. It was originally like $500, which is, first off, that's bad enough for a console like that. But I mean, you want to increase the prices on other countries, like, in Europe or Japan or Australia, all those other countries that are wanting to buy your consoles. You want to screw us over. And like I said, there is a chance it may come around in the U.S. as well, but we don't know yet. But there is a chance. It's like a 50-50 chance. It may happen, So pray to God it doesn't, Pray to God that the price increase does not happen on the U.S. as well, because I swear, if that ever happens, I swear to you, game over. Game over. It literally is game over. I swear to you. Like, I can't believe Sony is literally burning this console to the ground. Like, when they could have like different ideas, they could just come back and try to make something really nice, make something better. Like, make a better, slimmer model. These guys have no idea what the hell they are doing. It's completely ridiculous. Man. Holy fucking shit. I can't believe that they're actually doing this shit. Like it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, not only that, we're also getting a bunch of whatever boring games that we have already seen before that just probably are better off on the PS4, And now they want to charge us like $70 on this Last of Us remake, which I swear to you has got to be the most dumbest ideas Sony has ever done. Like, we've already had what? The Last of Us on the PS3, right? We've already had Last of Us 1 on the PS3. We had The Last of Us remastered on the PS4. Whoops. So we had The Last of Us 1 remastered on the PS4, which kind of sound meaningless at first, And then we had The Last of Us 2, which was probably the worst sequel I've ever seen that Sony ever thought of making on the PS4. And then here we are with PS5. Now they want to remake The Last of Us 1. What? What? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? Sony, you want to remake The Last of Us 1 on the PlayStation 5, and it probably is out right now, but it's like I don't give two flying fucks about it, because let's be honest, who the fuck wants to see a remake when you don't even give the game at least like 10 plus years or something like that? Like, if you actually want to make a remake of a game, you got to give it like at least 10 plus years or so. Who the fuck would want to actually play on a remake of a game when you could just play the remastered version on your PS5? Oh, but that's right. Here's another thing. Here's another problem with the PS5. I remember me and my cousin, we were playing this. We were trying to play this game on his PlayStation, right, on his PS5. He literally bought this for like $700 on some stupid deal, and I feel really bad for him, because he got ripped off a lot. But here's the thing. This fucking console, he said he couldn't play some of his games on there, even though they were like in like working condition. I'm like, really? So how did you get this game, though? And he said, oh, I had to buy it online. I'm like, wow. And not to mention, like, it doesn't, like, just, it's like, it's not like a file, like, it doesn't, like, give your files, like, from the PS4, it puts them on the PS5, like it did on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. You literally lost all your multiplayer, he literally lost all his multiplayer progress. Multiplayer progress. Like, he lost nearly everything. So we have to start over again. He's probably going to be with his friends, probably trying to rebuild that XP back up. But I mean, holy shit, Sony, you have to make something, and they got to say, oh, you got a data sync. But the fact is that what if some of us want to leave our PlayStation 4 behind? What if some of us actually wanted to try this? But the thing is that even if he did have a PS4, why would you need something like that? Like, why would you need something like that to like data sync a PlayStation 5 when you could just cloud sync, just cloud save games and you could just boom, 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 that's it. So why the hell do we need this data sync? What the hell is that all about? Just doesn't make any sense. And now here we are with an increasing price that Sony has decided to make. I cannot believe. Like, I even listed a lot. I even list these problems over and over again. Why the PS5 was just a bad console. Like, but I mean, you want to increase the price on this thing This is like basically like I said, they gave us the fuck you to every single consumer out there that probably wanted to get this thing. Like Jim Ryan's probably on the blog post saying, "Fuck you, all y'all motherfucking consumers. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Y'all motherfuckers better give me some more money, or else I will not let you get that console." It's like some stupid ass shit, you know? It's like, let me remind you people. If you increase the price on something, right, like for instance, like you increase the price on a console, right? For instance, like this, you're not going to bring in more consumers. You're repelling them. You're pushing them back. I was like wondering, like, hey, is Microsoft probably going to do the same thing? Because I guarantee you, if they probably did, I mean, that'd be done for them too. But no, they actually did. They actually kept the thing. So I'm glad that they actually did that. Nice job, Microsoft. You actually kept the price at the minimum. I think Nintendo, they're probably doing the same thing too. They're not gonna screw that over as well. But I mean, holy shit, Sony! Just because there's like inflation going on and there's problems with finding components does not mean you have to cut corners. It doesn't have to mean you have to cut corners. I was expecting like at least some good news on the fucking PlayStation blog, and all I see right there is just a bunch of trash that they keep pulling in. You know. The Last of Us 1 remake, I don't think many people are gonna buy it because it's a meaningless game. And they want to charge it for like $70 fucking. Like, why, Sony? Sony, what the hell is wrong with you? In fact, as a matter of fact, like the characters of The Last of Us Part 1, you just all you did was just put a bunch of lighting on there, which is like, okay, who cares? We can watch a movie for that any day. We can just go watch it on YouTube. We don't need to fucking play it at all. We can just watch it on YouTube, pop some popcorn, kick back some snacks, and yeah, enjoy the show like that. That's all it is. But I mean, holy fucking shit, Sony! I cannot believe that you have burned the PlayStation 5 on the. You just burned it to the ground. You burned this thing on the to the ground. I mean, you started doing it like in the beginning, like even in the beginning, like you actually completely burned it. Started with day one. Here we are now. Burned. Gone. This console is literally just burned to the ground. I mean, like, just burned to the fucking ground. It's too big, and it looks ugly. I'd rather have something simple and sleek. I mean, like that's what hardware has to be, you know. Its power usage is weird. Sometimes it's like whatever. There aren't that much games. And here's another thing. There are some, like, even though it has PS4 backwards compatibility, it won't let you play some of your PS4 games because it keeps on saying, "Oh, please read this again." Like, couldn't read disc or something like that. Please insert it, even though the disc was pretty well good. And the price. Literally, the price is the biggest whammy of it all. Like, literally, that's the biggest whammy of it all. Like, holy fucking shit. I know, like in Japan, like the yen is worth less than the U.S. dollar, but I mean, come on, you cannot fuck your own boys over. You can't fuck Japan over. You cannot fuck Europe over. Don't try to fuck us over either. Because we all know what happens. Because here's the thing: just because some countries have inflation, just because you have a hard time finding components, like I said, does not mean you got to cut corners. I'm going to let you know right now, you don't cut corners because the fact is that now your competitors, Microsoft and Nintendo, are looking at it and they're like, holy shit, these guys are actually doing it. Let's not do what they're doing. Like, possibly, like, you know, I wonder who the CEO was for Microsoft. Phil Spencer for Xbox, right? And then there's the other one for Nintendo. I kind of forgot his name, but whatever. I'm so wired up. They're probably they're watching this. They're like, what the fuck? They're actually Jim Ryan's really increasing the price of his own PlayStation. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's not do that, and let's try to make things better for our console, and we'll see who gets to come out on top. Maybe we'll probably just cut off their league, you know? Wow. And then to even like the last straw is literally the Last of Us 1 remake. I mean, I cannot believe that they are like willing to like this is why like PlayStation is completely dead because they keep catering to this fucking game over and over again. And it's like, can you make another game that's probably something like that, but a lot better? You know, maybe something that actually like we could actually play over and over again. Why would you want to remake this fucking game when they didn't even give it like at least 10 years or so? They didn't give it like 10 plus years for this game before saying, hey, let's make a remake. I can't believe that these oh my, like these idiots. They're idiots. Yeah, I can't believe it. And like people are gonna be like, oh, you're just picking these guys up for views. You're just picking these guys up for views. You're just doing this for views. You're picking this for views. I'm just fucking narrating what the fuck they're doing. Like they're on this fucked up fairy tale known as Sony and their PlayStation 5 burned down. Like this is just them. They're doing this themselves. I'm just fucking narrating on what they're doing. Like The Last of Us remake, you should maybe like give it like a few, like maybe like a few more years or so. But you want to do it right now before like 10 years? Oh, come on, Sony. You know you can do better than this. Why can't you like remake other games? Like I know there are like some good games that you had on your PS2. You could remake those. Some games that you probably had on your PS3 like before like 2009. Why can you remake those? You remade Demon Souls. That was a good one. But I mean, holy shit! Why can you not actually try to make remake some good games? Matter of fact, make some new ideas, like create like new innovation. Why you gotta do remaster, remake? Oh, we gotta make the same thing over and over again. It's over. It's a wrap. You guys know that you can't even make any movies either. Because the fact is, when I saw Ratchet and Clank, it was literally just copy and paste on the game, though. It was literally a copy and paste on the game. I was like, really? This is what we're looking at? It's the same thing. I mean, and especially the new Uncharted movie, please. This movie that Sony made, I don't want to see this guy named Tom Holland because the fact is, this guy, he's not a good actor. I'd rather find another good actor for Nathan Drake. Like maybe if you bring in like another person, like give that nice haircut style, but maybe bring someone that's kind of like Nolan North, or that voices like Nolan North. I don't know, do something, like do anything. Why would you bring in this high school kid to ruin it to be in your fucking movie? You see what I'm saying, people? Sony is literally burning their fucking brand to the ground. They've burned like some good games to the ground. They've burned like Uncharted. I thought Uncharted was pretty okay. It was pretty fine. I wish it could have done better though. But I can't believe they're burning this one to the ground as well with their stupid movie they brought in. And I can't believe they're burning they're burning the PS5 to the ground. They're like at this point, there's like unless if they do something. I'm gonna end it off with here. Unless if they do something, this is probably the last leg for the PlayStation 5. And like I said, I'm not joking. And here's the thing: Microsoft and Nintendo, they could probably be doing a good job. Like I said, if they keep up their good stuff, like their pro consumers, do something that's actually nice for the consumer, like the community out there. Yeah, maybe they could actually make something better. And I know Microsoft they fucked up in the past. Like for instance. Make Xbox One 100% online. And if you can't do that, go get a 360. Or, for instance, let's just make Xbox Live Gold $120 a year. But every one of us, including me, said drop it back to 60, buddy. But yeah, like I said, we have even though like Microsoft and Nintendo, they like messed up. They kind of messed up at times. They could possibly be on the right track if they actually don't fall into Sony's mistakes, like I said. But I mean, this PlayStation 5, like I said, unless Sony does something that actually dazzles me, like that actually makes it entertaining, that's something that I want to see. This is possibly the last leg for PlayStation 5 and possibly the entire. I mean, Sony was like the whole PlayStation was dead anyways, but I mean, let it burn in hell. That's what I'm thinking of. Man, I was hoping maybe that Sony could actually get their head out of their ass and make something better. But I mean, no, no. They keep making the same old bullshit. They keep ruining their franchise. And like I said, they burned PlayStation to the ground. Sad. It's sad. Most of the time, like the only thing that they're relying on, most of the time that they were relying on was Call of Duty. That's the only thing they've been relying on was Call of Duty. And since Microsoft, they're planning on buying it, they're so damn scared they can't. That when they bought Bungie, all they're gonna get was Destiny. Wow, just sad. PS5 just burned to the ground.